Hey, SOW community, this is Zalon coming at you with another weekly live stream. How's everybody doing? Talking to all the people on the replay. Hope a couple people join me tonight. Alright. Let's see. I'll hold the planter poll. Okay. This is the fellowship that I did start here in the Shadows of War. I have started on Toxic. If you are interested in joining, it doesn't really require much. What's the name of that game? Does it have team play? Yeah, the Jackal, it does. It's got fellowships, and it's called Middle-earth Shadows of War Mobile. Yes, you can. Here, I just showed it right here. Here's the fellowship I'm in, non-toxic. The selling point for this game, the brain. Selling point for this game is it doesn't require you to play it 24/7. But the selling point of this game is the fact that I just like Lord of the Rings. So when it comes to that, I enjoyed Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So it's very much similar to that in the fact that there's characters that you collect, level them up, and then of course, oh, cool. That's awesome, the Jackal. But pretty much when it comes down to, like, you have to, having the right team and knowing the skills of your different champions matters, because as the game is progressing right now, it's very early. The game is very early right now, and it's only been around. I've only been playing for a month. The game's only been live for a little over a month. So there is a little bit of a beta players that played for about a month or so before the launch of the game, but not as bad as Dawn of Titans. But the selling point of the game is definitely going to be the leveling up of your characters, but also the fifth person in your party is an orc that you've branded. So of course, leveling up and having the right orc for the right situation is also another definite high point of the game, because there's a whole bunch of different attributes and traits that they can have. So it's a very mix and match. But I just put a video out just recently. They're going to be adding a fourth fortress, Saragoth, which is in the northern region. Hey, what's up, Champion Leon? So it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to add more levels. It's going to allow. They're going to raise the level cap. It's going to add, like I said, another one of these fortresses like this. But as you can see, that was the base one right there. That's like the really easy one. Right now, this is the top fortress, and it has a lot more people to take down. Plus, also higher level of difficulty, of course. But they're, like I said, they're expanding that. They're adding another level of runes that you can add to your characters now. But they're also adding what's it called? Fellowship. Do you fight other people? What do you do? Oh, okay. All right. Well, then when you go into these actual levels to take down the right now, I can just show you. This is just there's the different stages inside, but after you defeat them and get 3 stars on them, you can go back and play them at any time. But when you go to, I just go in back and actually fight the Nemesis. Reason why is, here, I'll show you, is because they offer really, really good rewards. So typically going back and fighting them on a regular basis is just good for collecting materials to level up your characters. But right now, currently, it's all just you playing against the computer, or the the way everything's set up. But you do have to be concerned, especially, I mean, the way the levels are set up is pretty much, there's a couple stages in each one. And then there's the boss at the end, as you can see here, which is the main orc, or nemesis. He has special attributes and traits, but being the fact that this is such kind of a low-level area that I'm just kind of going back and just rerunning, if you want to call it, to gather materials. But the higher you go, the more difficult it becomes, the more specific a team you have to bring in. They are adding very shortly a fellowship battles, which basically they're going to bring, looks like they're bringing in the Balrog. Look at that. Flood warning for my area, great. But anyway, they're bringing in the Balrog from the Lord of the Rings for a, basically everyone in your fellowship is going to be able to battle, very similar to like the boss type raids that they have in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, for the fellowships to be able to get benefits from it. The Halas Warlord just dropped. Every night, but for an hour, there's some special glyphs that are able to be gotten. Just so happens. Okay, it looks nice. Do you ever fight a large number amount of enemies? You fight what you saw there in that run right there. That's a pretty normal battle. Sometimes they put in some really big characters instead of small hordes. So it does depend. Some levels are different. But when it comes down to like right now, these are warlord missions. These are to get the glyphs to actually raise the star level rank of your characters. These warlord missions are stuff that periodically pop up all the time. It's like the nice thing is there's always, if you're not going through the campaign, there's always warlord missions to do that can get you the glyphs you need to raise characters or to get actual characters. I don't know. It's just a game where there's always something to do. I'll put it out like that, definitely. But currently, right now, I'm just auto-rating. As you can see, I have this button selected here in the top. Only reason I'm doing that is because these battles are actually very easy. So it is a game where you can allow auto-rating to go on. But at the same time, because I'm streaming right now and I'd like to not have to concentrate. But if I want to go against a battle that's very hard, let's see if I can go into the currently Galadriel is the main week-long warlord that's going on, and she is actually a 4-star champion. So these are actually very difficult. So I'm going to actually do one of these, and I'll show you what it's like when I don't auto. And you actually do choose all these skills down here at the bottom, which means these shields. You'll see the yellow fill up at the bottom. As the yellow fills up, and as soon as it is all the way, that's the reason why there's the small hordes before the boss at the end most of the time. Now you can see all the skills here are all blinking. These are all the non-passive skills. Everybody has like 3 passive skills, but there's one that you actually can choose and select. So let's do these. And then we also have a heal. So all that stuff is actually being selected by me. I'm choosing to do all that stuff. Now I can pull him back. Oh, I didn't pull him back fast enough. Alright, and I can also drop in my 5th character, the orc, that I branded. He's going to help me out. We're going to see if we can take this guy down. Go. She does her special move. More healing. See if we can pull... Oh, no. Wasn't able to pull him out fast enough. It does come down to some actual tactics. Let's see if I can actually heal him. Nah, he's gonna die quickly. Yeah, this guy's really overpowered for me. And we're dead. But also, when you have things 3-starred, you can actually just go in and I can click just raid. Like this. And boom, battle is done. So again, it's not something that you have to do all the time, like, run the battles. You can, but you also can go in, and if you've already 3-starred a battle, just do that instead. It does use the energy. As you can see, I'm still at 64, 139. There is an energy ticker and everything else, so that it does limit people from being able to do stuff all the time. But here I'm going to show you the Palantir. Palantir is where you every 4 hours you do get a pull of... And the nice thing is this game does show you absolutely everything that you're going to get. These are all the options that you can get. One of these is guaranteed. You know, if other games that we played did this, it would be very to see. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I just lost everything real quick. But I lost my connection, it looked like. But I'm back now. I did get in the Palantir... Hold on. I got some glyphs, I think. But nothing astounding. But... Alright, so... Let's see. Oh, what else can we do? Alright, so for today, I left a couple things to do. Oh, and this game is incredibly generous with their gem currency, which is nice. It allows you to actually enjoy things like every once in a while doing a pool for a special champion or this, that, or the other thing. So, but I'm going to do some of these other special glyph levels because I need to get more of these glyphs. And then as you can see, every time you clear levels for the first time, like I said, they're very generous with their gems. So, it is nice. Like I said. They definitely don't want you not to play the game. Are there brutal pulls like altars and DOT? Well, let's put it this way. The way that the pull system is set up for the I'll go to the system and you can see how it's set up. Just like how I just showed in the Spoils of War, it's set up the same way for the pools. They show you all the options, but they only have one 4-star champion available every week, and then only other 3 stars are available underneath. So there's no really, they don't allow 4 stars to really be pulled unless it's like the weekly one. So here, let me show you how that is. So at the Palantir, like this week is Lady Lorien, so we got Galadriel, she's a very special mage and 4-star, very, very, very good, you know, character to have in the game, and very powerful, and starts at 4 stars, you know, and then from there it's level 1, but still starting at 4-star is very powerful, and then as you can see, you have all just the 3 stars and then the 2 stars available that you can get. And when you get those characters, that's a whole character. Otherwise, when you just get the glyphs, each character has a certain amount of glyphs to unlock them, but it does unlock them at the certain star level. So a lot of 1-star characters like Castamir, or who is this guy right here? Castamir or Gorvin. 1-star characters only take 10 glyphs to open them up. So, but when you have higher level characters like some of the 4 stars, when you're trying to earn them, they take 100 glyphs to open them up. But when you open them up, they're 4-star already. So it's a process. Hey, Uncle Bucks. Hey, Captain Fantasy Blackjack's here. Oh, nice, nice. So yeah. So, and you can open 11 for 3,000 or open 1 for 300 here at the bottom, as you can see. So the pulls are, people get you see on Reddit, you know, some people get 1 or 2, you know, right off the bat, but most people have to put a decent amount in. Available all the time is the Champions of Mordor, which is just the 3 stars and 2 stars. They cost the exact same amount, and all of these are the same ones that are available in the weekly. So they cost the same 300 and 3,000. So I typically, if I'm going to do any pulls, do them out of the weekly one, just in case, you know, you never know. You can get one of the, you know, special characters, you know, so. But
They do have other things too, like the Tomes of Knowledge. It's nice. I'm actually going to be thinking very soon. I'm going to be doing I'm going to open 11 for 1,000. Probably here in the next week or so, I'm going to do a video, and I'll probably open 11 of them just to see, just to see how that is. Because to be honest with you, compared to opening up characters, the Tomes of Knowledge just benefit your characters that you already have. So it's not a really bad thing. It's not like I'm going to get a bunch of stuff for. Oh, here we go. I got all my orc jobs being finished. Now, yeah, to level up your orcs, the cool thing is you do send them out on jobs. And the nice thing is, I've come up with a very good way of going about leveling them all up. As you can see, look how much glory they just got there. That's stuff that's able to raise their star level. I've done that. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, sending them off on missions. That's the thing. You can send your orcs off on missions while you're not playing. There's a lot of things you can do in this game while you're not playing. The game is doing stuff. But when you are playing, the game is also you're benefiting while you play. You benefit while you don't play. You benefit. There's a lot of different things in this game that I really like, and it just makes it very fun to play. But it's not a game that I can live stream like every day or anything. So I want to try to keep it to a 1 week, one gameplay stream a week kind of thing. Yeah, save the gems. Yeah, I like to do a pull every once in a while. I might do a pull for Galadriel here at the end of the stream just for fun. Just because I haven't done it yet. But besides from that, um, let's see. I'm going to show you how I choose to do my work jobs. And yes, I do send them all off at the same time. High levels usually, most of the time. Because they generate a good amount. I have a 2k power trickster that keeps dying against 400 power orcs in duels. Oh wow. Hey Alexander, how we doing? I would suggest finding an orc that is really easy for your trickster to beat, like has an advantage. And you see that at the bottom. A lot of times you'll see like the green to a red advantage. Find one that's like that so that your trickster can beat them easily, and then have that whatever orc that is battle all the other orcs that you have, collect all the glory from all the other low level orcs, and then have your trickster kill that one orc. So it basically makes it so that one orc that your trickster can take down does all the work for you, and then your trickster takes down the one orc that you know for a fact is going to obviously take it down. That would be my advice. Let's see. Oh yeah, never send overlords out on low risk missions. Always send the guys you have prepared. They're all feeders. They all go out, they feed that. I'll try that. Yep, that's what I would suggest. But yeah, always send your feeder works out. Hey, roasting Zacko. From the videos I've watched from you, everything you say is accurate. My player level is 46, and I have an orc that is level 37. Beast. Yeah, Alexander. I mean, I only just share the experience that I've had. I've just tried to figure out stuff on my own and try to figure out what's the best way to do stuff, because there's not really any other videos out there that have anything. So I've been just kind of figuring it out on my own and just sharing it with the community because, well, frankly, I don't see anybody else doing it. So, as soon as I started playing this game, I was like, wow, it's a lot of fun, and I do enjoy a lot of the cool different aspects to it, and I do like that it doesn't take up your life 24/7. I think a lot of these games are starting to realize that if they don't take up your life 24/7, they're more popular than games that do take up your life 24/7. So, agreed, you're the only one giving information that matters. I know. I don't know. I don't see much else out there right now. I mean, well, that Erickson, I've already talked to him personally myself. Not like, I got his phone number, but like I've talked to that Erickson and have shared some different things, and I'd like to work with him definitely. He seems to be very interested in sharing information with the community. So, and Caesar187, he's another YouTuber I know as well. He does a lot of gameplay streaming, which is very nice. I always like to put something on while I play, so it's always a lot of fun. Now, this is the fellowship that I did start not too long ago. It's called Non-Toxic. I have plenty of spaces left for anyone who would like to join if they would like to come and play with me and some other people that enjoy this wonderful game. The nice thing is, there is, like I just said in my most recent, the other YouTube guys is that Erickson's, yep, and and Mobile Gamer too, yeah. Mobile Gamer has a couple videos out, just a couple. I hope he comes out with another one soon. Hey, Oreo Phantom, how we doing? I hope Mobile Gamer comes out with another video this week. I'd like to see some other cool stuff because I don't have the bankroll. I'm downloading the game. It's going slower than peanut butter. Oh, that stinks the brain. Mobile Gamer, he's got the connections with WB that I unfortunately do not, and he also has the bankroll that I also do not have. So that's why I'm staying medium play, or a medium paying player, which means I only have $20 invested in the game. It's not zero, but it's not hundreds of dollars either. So, although I do want to let everyone know that my what's it called here and there's a VIP system, the Brain too, that does allow if you do spend money in the game, that you're rewarded for it, which I find very interesting because again, most of the time when you spend money in the game, you could get total crap and it doesn't matter at all. But when you spend money in the game, you get benefits for spending that money. Obviously, glyphs, characters, stuff, gems to spend in the game, the Miriam to spend in the game. But I'm telling you, you actually get bonuses on top of that too. Plus, even every day as a free-to-play player, you get some of these VIP points every single day, even if you don't pay in. So I'm just saying, when it comes down to it, it's kind of like, all right, you pay in, you get a bonus. You don't pay in, we'll give you a little bonus. But it's nice. There is advantages in this game which make it quite cool. And I do like the fact that there's still it's very new. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm a big proponent of jumping in early on this because nobody else seems to be doing it. Our donations, yes, there's donations in Fellowship. Let me go over. I'll show you that here in the Fellowship. If you go up here, everybody donates items to each other, which is quite nice. So that's quite cool. You're able to donate stuff to each other and request. You can request 3 times a day, once every 8 hours. So that's another thing. So of course, people are doing all sorts of different characters that they're upgrading and stuff like that. So, that's nice. Plus, when you donate, you do get some more in-game currency just for participating. They just make it so that I don't care if you're free to play or not. You really do get benefits everywhere. I mean, free to play, you can't say that the game doesn't allow you to get a lot of different benefits. Plus, these warlords that I was showing earlier. There's ones that happen every single day on the day. Okay? So, besides from that, there's the ones that they do the weekly specials, and then there's other daily ones. There's so many different things that they offer, like I said, for you to do to get glyphs for your characters and everything else. Oh, my fellowship one is non-toxic here, right here. You can join it, level 15, 5,000 power. That's all really necessary. Plenty of spots open. But like I said, there's a new update coming out very shortly. They're expanding the game, but there's another update that they've already hinted at that they're bringing the Balrog into the game, and they're gonna have fellowship like type battles where everybody gets to go in with their own crew. That's cool. A game that is very generous. I'm telling you, the brain. Look at me. I'm at 1771 gems, and I've been able to stay over 1,000 gems a day. And this is okay. I'm going to show you my secret. This is my secret. It's the biggest benefit of the game of the medium spender, the person that for a non free to play player. Here is the secret. It's called the 30-day gemstone pass. It just became available again for me because 30 days has happened. So basically, you get a bonus immediately right off the bat. The 1,000 VIP is because it's based on you get if you spend $5 in the game, you get 500. You spend 10, you get 1,000. You spend 20, you get 2,000. It's based on that kind of a system. So, but you get immediate gems, immediate Mirian, which is the other currency in the game, and then every day for 30 days you get 120 gems. I don't actually buy the gem packs themselves. I just spent $10 on this, and you get over 4,000. It's like 4,100 gems. And when you get 4,100 gems, if you look at the actual store itself, 4,100 gems is roughly a little less than $40. $50 gets you 55. So it's pretty much a little less than $40 worth of gems for $9.99, and you get extra bonuses. So I don't know. I'm that's what I did for a month, and I've gotten very far in the game and still have had lots of fun. Best deal in game is yeah. But anyway, if you search non-toxic, you should be able to find it non-toxic. Oh, I'm sorry. It's on the Gondor server. You have to search it. I'm sorry. You have to search it on the Gondor server. Here, settings. Oh wait, no, it's not in that. Where do you find the servers? Hold on. Oh, it's up here. That's right. Realms. I'm on the Gondor realm. Or server, if you want to call it that. That's what I call them, servers. And you can jump between any of these at any time, which is kind of nice too as well. You can jump and find friends and everything else. They allow you to jump around at any time. So whatever one you get put on when you initially join, it doesn't matter. Hey, Arch Stanton's here. Hey, Arch Stanton. Now, Arch Stanton's here over in the Fellowship. He is, should be Cream. Here he is. He's one of my lieutenants. Here's his crew that he's working with. It is nice. You can see everybody. Oh, thank you, Alexander. It'd be nice. We're trying to build a nice team so when the 1.4 update is coming out soon, but when they come out with the 1.5 update, they're gonna, like I was talking about, they're talking about having these battles with the Balrog, which we need to have a good alliance. Glad you stayed in server. I want them to change our name so we can be sister. Oh well, I don't know, Uncle Bucks. I don't know how much Stumbino would be about that. We'll see. Nothing happens that I know of when you move servers. I mean, I have not moved servers, to be honest. But from my understanding, changing of servers, nothing really happens. Well, you can change servers at any time. You can change servers. You're not locked on a server. But thank you, Carnage Extreme. I'm glad you like my videos. Like I said, I like sharing my experience in this game because it's just a lot of fun and it's interesting. I mean, for a day-to-day kind of game where when I wake up in the morning, I check a couple things and maybe run a couple battles if I have time, and then I don't have to check it again for maybe a couple hours, you know? Again, it's not a game that requires you to be playing 24/7. Although, the nice thing is, if you do want to sit down and play for an hour or two, you can. So, No, no, you can join. We're not full. I only started it not too long ago. Oh, you lose your spot on the month daily when you move. Okay, thank you, Arch Stanton. I wasn't too sure, so I'm glad you let me know. On the month daily. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Only comes up. The screen only comes up when you first log in for the day. But unfortunately, I can't show that right now because I haven't done that in a while. But here, let's run some battles. Let's see what I got one left here in normal. Well, we'll just finish this out, I guess. Just run this real quick. On auto. Transfer to Gondor server. Thank you, Uncle Bucks. Yeah, having only 30 people in an alliance kind of makes it a little rough. Because in other games that I play, 50 is the amount that you can have per team, but 30 makes it a little restrictive, especially when you have a YouTube channel. But I'm gonna be as fair as possible. See, he went down really fast. Didn't have to pay that much attention, but ooh, I leveled up player to 46. Now, when you max your player level out, you do have the ability then to max out the all the characters. So that is nice, Phantom or Oreo Phantom. I'm gonna do top-down rating here on hard minus Morgul. I can do this now. On auto. I tested it out a couple days ago because it does take a bit more. I mean, as much as you want to say, oh man, hard minus Morgul, it should be pretty easy, but you still have to take down. Oh, you still have to take down all these ambushes. So it's not easy, and I like how they run with you. See, it's not even past me yet, and this guy's by ambushing me, but he disappeared. Ugh. We're getting beat up. Dropping my orc. I feel that alliance upgrades will be in the future as the alliance event or alliance donations. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of things in the fellowships that have not been unlocked yet. So like I said, this game is very new. The real main goal in this game right now is to be able to get to max level as quickly as possible. Because as soon as you get to max level, transfer to Gondor, nice Carnage. As soon as you can get to max level, you can then max out any of your characters, and that's when the I want to call it the secondary gameplay comes in, and then late gameplay is going to be when they start unleashing all sorts of other fellowship-based stuff where you're expected to already have kind of a more or less maxed out main team. So I consider this game to be in 3 phases. It's called non-toxic. Thank you, Uncle Bucks. I feel like this game is in like a 3-phase kind of thing. You know, you can either be a beginning player, a medium player, which is your maxed out character, but you're working on all your characters, and then a third phase character, which would be when they start releasing these alliance-based stuff. It's definitely going to be pretty awesome. I'm excited for it. That's why I'm trying every day to make sure I'm on point and using my energy up appropriately. Get my characters upgraded. Then again, I am not a whale. I will be buying that gem pack again for a second time, though. I will tell you that. I will be upgrading from $20 to $30 invested in the game because for another month, for another 30 days, I'm going to have a great time playing the game. So, um, again, I don't see that $10 as being a horrible investment for 4 weeks of gameplay. So, those gems will be fun to use along the way as things come out over those next 4 weeks. So again, I'm not trying to sell everybody here and be like, go spend money, but that's just definitely, if you are going to spend any money, my number one recommendation. Like I said, I prefer to grind with the base characters right now, but because I'm doing everything I can when the main events come out so that I can grind glyphs and get the other characters as they go along. I find that makes the game a lot more enjoyable, a lot more fun. But yeah, I do want everybody in the SOW community to know that every weekend, either on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, depending on my schedule, because of course I don't want to say every Sunday or every Saturday, because my schedule obviously is always different all the time too. But I'm going to say every weekend, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, Friday night, Saturday, or Sunday, um, I will live stream an SOW live stream because it's fun to have some gameplay to watch while you're playing as well. Plus, also time to talk about what's going on in the game. You've spent about $80 and try to use all your energy and orcs, etc. I don't mind being a whale at the start because I've enjoyed the game and I'm committed. Oh, that's cool, Carnage. That's cool. Well, $80. I just want to be real honest with you. I don't want to. I'm not trying to say that, but I don't consider $80 in this game to be that much of a whale. Hey, what's up, Real Hand? I was gonna say I would say $80 would still probably fall into like the medium spender range. Still, well, with the game being out there for at least a month, because there's people that are spending hundreds of dollars on this game. I'd consider like these are the ones I'm referring to. Hold on. When you go to the player leaderboard, and you see these guys that are VIP 10 and VIP 9, like they spend a lot of money on the game. You can't generate VIP level by hacking the game. I've never heard of anything that works that way because the only way you can get VIP tokens is by buying things. So I don't know how any other, like, that would just not make any sense to me. Like, people, because some people say, oh, there's certain things in games you can look at and be like, oh man, that guy's a hacker. Look how many gems and how much mirroring he has. Well, if you have a very high VIP level, it's like, well, you can't generate VIP. So this doesn't seem to be like a viable thing. Those people, yeah, VIP 3. I'm at VIP 2, and to be honest with you, I'll probably be here for a while. Like, I don't plan on jumping up. Like, that's insane. Like, VIP like 10? Like, look how much VIP points you're using to get up there. That's insane. That's a decent amount of money invested. So that's great. Those whales can enjoy, and that mean they're the people that are helping to make sure the game continues. Absolutely nothing happened when I changed realms. Well, that's good. Well, what I think Arch Stanton was referring to was the daily, when the daily says, "Oh, hi, you logged in today for the first time. It's day 17. You get this reward." I think what he was inferring was the fact that when that comes up again, it's going to be day 1 again. Just unlock the bonus coins. Nice, Uncle Bucks. Now that's my biggest goal. I'm going to be honest with you. My biggest goal. Oh, big. Yeah. Yeah, big 4078. Yeah, he plays DOT with me. I was going to say, yeah, I'll tell you, sometimes games, certain ones are better, for certain people. I liked Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes a lot, and I played that right before Dawn of Titans. That was the game I played right before that, and it was absolutely awesome. The thing was, I played it so late that I felt so behind, And even though I played for a month or two, I think I played for like 2 months, maybe a little bit longer, and it was during the ships. I was like, wow, this game's great. I love Star Wars too. And I was like, man, it just didn't work out because I felt so behind. With this game, though, I got in real early, so I'm expecting to have a great time. And Chapin, Captain or Head Chapin, Captain Fantasy. I'm thankful for the whales. Yeah, I'm always thankful for the whales in these games. You can spend all the money you want. I'm definitely gonna try to. If I when I do spend money, I try to be reasonable with it and put it into places where I think is best. But like I said, I am gonna get that 9.99 gem pack again, and with that, it'll give me 1,000 VIP points, which I'm going to be investing in unlocking the ability points. I don't really care about this so much, but to be honest with you, it's unlocking. This is where I want to get to, the Miriam multiplier in VIP 3. It modifies how much Miriam you get on a regular basis every single day, plus the amount of gems you get. So, I mean, I really want to get to that. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm really working towards when it comes down to VIP right now. But like I said, I don't have huge aspirations. It's just that one in VIP 3 is just too tasty, though. Send a request for sorcery too. Oh, nice. Here we go. Carnosaur. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Wow, level 47. Wow, look at your power. Wow, all purple too, and Legolas. Oh, this must be Alexander. This was, or wait, no, Carnage is on here, but who else was on? Oh, coming over, Alexander Andrade. Yeah, this is nice right here. All right, well, Alexander, we're gonna get you the promotion. Oh, and Phantom, thank you for joining, Phantom. What do you guys think about most efficient orc system is? I have 10 overlords. I'm leveling evenly. Yes. 5 for jobs, 5 for helping with the toughest mission progression. Yes. I'm doing something similar to that as well. The way I go about doing it. Oh, here, hold on. Let me check the activity here. Because people request. Make sure everybody's requesting when you jump in. Because your request is good for 8 hours. So, it's always good. But nice. But the way I've been doing it, if you've seen some of my videos and everything else, basically how I've been doing it is I've been taking orcs up to 15 in 1 star and then getting them to 2 star by killing off orcs and also sending them out, sending lower orcs out on jobs and then killing them off, more or less feeding them in, and then at 15 taking them to 2 star and then taking them out up until 25 and then making them 3 star at 25 and then taking them up from there. So I mean, yeah, I'm progressively leveling as well, but I got about, I want to say, like 15 or 16 overlords that I'm doing that to. So my favorite orc so far has got to be the Rudug the Amputator. I like this guy. Um, he does a lot of regen. So yeah, thanks for the promotion. Well, yeah, well, I don't like anybody who's in as ring bearer is really, it shows that you're just joined. Soldiers are everybody that's gonna be expected to do the job. So promotions too. I see you made me a soldier. I don't know. I mean, some of the promotions allow you to do. Like I said, ring bearer to me makes me think that you're you're the base. Soldiers, I don't know. What makes a soldier better than a ring bearer and like stuff like that? That's a good question. But the lieutenants I know can do a couple things that are a little different. But yeah. I mean, I don't want anybody changing anything, so I'm not gonna make anybody. Captains I know can do a couple more things, like change the banner and change what it says at the top, change our required level and required power, I think, but that's about it. Oh, Phantom, I don't have any of those Sorcery 2 fragments, though. Sorry. Yo, are you all gonna watch Thor Ragnarok? Oh, yeah. That's a new movie. Oh, yeah, but I should show that at work again, the one that I was referring to, the Amputator. He regains the second skill right here. Second skill, Ravenous. Rodug regains 100 health each time he takes basic damage. And then Rodug restores 1% of his allies' max health every 3 seconds. And then Bloodthirsty Rodug heals for 5% of all damage dealt. So basically, every time he gets hit, he heals. Every time he deals damage, he heals. And then just in general, he restores health to your party. So that to me is pretty baller. So, and I know, right, that buff on heals, my team is my favorite. Yeah. Really want Celebrimbor Oreo? Yeah. Well, let me show you where I'm at where it comes down to glyph hunting, because my glyph hunting here for the champions, because I have all the base guys. Castamere, Baronor, Idarol, Lady Marwyn, Shelob, Torvin, Gorvin, Talion. Um, well, yeah, and then Ithariel, Lithariel, and Halas. I didn't get Halas too long ago. But pretty much all the ones that I don't have are all the 3 and 4-star champions, except Saruman and Ratbag. Ratbag and Saruman are 2 stars, and they are. I almost have Saruman. I just got that 15 glyphs for the Halloween treats that they just gave out, and I'm one shy of actually having Saruman, so that'll be cool when I get him. But I don't have Ratbag, but everybody else is 3-star and 4-star that I don't have. So Legolas, I'm at 18. Gollum, I'm at 4. Gimli, I'm at 24. Gandalf, I'm at 20. Celebrimbor, 12. And Galadriel, 12. So, the one that I'm the closest to right now is Gimli. I almost have 1/4 Gimli glyphs. So, not too bad. But the trickster I was talking about is just like your orc, Snowgog the smuggler. Oh, yeah? That's cool. Yeah, I like the differences in all the in all the skills and everything else. It does make them, kind of unique. And I mean, when they some of them, if any of them ever, if you ever take them against somebody and you think they're gonna do fine, and then you lose them, boy, do you get quite attached to certain orcs when they're really good. So your resurrection tokens become quite important. I only got a couple in here that I'm waiting to resurrect, but right now I don't have to, because use the time that you have in here. Here's a tip. Use the time that they're sitting in the halls of dead as a time that you can do other things. Because immediately resurrecting them is, yeah, well, it's kind of like a limbo area for them to hang out in for a little while. Well, even if you do have the resurrection tokens, it doesn't matter. You can do other things. Fill up, kill a whole bunch of orcs, fill up again, kill a whole bunch of orcs, and everything else. What's the point of bringing them back if you have a couple more slots to be able to do things, such as rotating in feeder orcs and killing them off? I bought 4-star or 3-star Celebrimbor and 4-star Galadriel, but I haven't been leveling them. Do the orcs have good banter like the main series games? No, Real Hand. Unfortunately, they don't. They don't do any talking. Go get some Talion glyphs while you guys are all. Ooh, see, now there are one things that with certain warlords, they restrict you to being able to use all the characters. See here, it restricts all the support characters from being used. So it basically means I have no healers. So I should bring in a really powerful orc. I'll still throw it on auto because it's still a relatively low level power battle. I really want to have my own fortress in game and have people try to take down my orcs. Interesting. That may be the... Well, that's the thing. When they do the PvP, because that's the thing. PvP is going to come to this game too. They're building that. They're building... Okay, let me put it this way. Oh, wow, I blasted through him. Wow, look at Torvin go. Or maybe that was Gorvin. So what's this game about? I remember a game under the same title was being made on PS4. It looks sweet. I thought about it, but I have a difficult time making it switch. But it's the best part. Never will I forget running into a warlord who says, "Why'd you run? All I wanted to do was get closer to you." Nice. Well, here, look at this. This is what I found out about this game. Okay, every screen that you're in, I've noticed this. There's supposed to be 4 things. Actually, I saw some beta shots, and there was actually a building here and a building here, I think, at some point. So all I'm going to say is this, is there is supposed to be 4 buildings in every screen. So let's see how much of this game has really been actually put out yet. If there's only 2 things in this screen, means there's going to be a building here, a building here. So there's 2 more buildings that haven't been put there. This screen is completely full, as all 4 buildings. Great. There's an extra spot right here, which means there's a building that can be put in there, so there's 3. There's an extra one right here, which means there's an extra one, 4. And then there's a spot right here, and a spot right here. 5 and 6. So there's 6 spots in here for 6 more buildings to be added to this game, at least in the current setup as it looks right now. So there's definitely a lot more that's going to be added to this game as things go along because, well, frankly, you know, there's definitely a lot more things that they can add to it. So it's got a lot of potential, and I really enjoy it. It's pretty awesome. So let's get some more battles in here. We're in normal mode in Uden. Can I take... yeah, I don't know if I can from the top. We'll do it from right here. Here's one of those bigger characters. Bigger enemies. Let's get that huge sledgehammer. Stuns people. Brutal. Alright. Yeah. See, I don't know. There's... when it comes down to games like this, I mean, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is not a game that's going away anytime soon. Transformers Earth Wars is a game that's not going away anytime soon. I mean, is it as popular as it used to be when it first came out? No, but that's the way all games are. But when it comes down to people that like a genre of things, like people love Transformers, people love Ninja Turtles, people love Lord of the Rings, people love Star Wars. So, I don't know, I look at it like that. That's why I got into this game, because I enjoy Lord of the Rings. Oh man, I'm not making it through this one. Some 3 might work for recruiting. Hope it goes well. Yeah, any ones that, I do low risk, and no risk. I do all 3, and That's pretty much how I roll. And I totally got defeated in that battle, so what a horrible example I am. Alright, we will have to go at this from the other way. Still not able to do this all the way around. But notice how I'm here on stream, still able to use level 25 orcs. No problem, because I've used one or two in a battle. Doesn't matter, I can still continue and go on to another one where if I need to use them, I can. Having a good orc army is very important. Do want to make sure I shout out all the SOW YouTubers that I know of and that I enjoy. It goes with, we have Mobile Gamers, the biggest. And we also have That Erickson and Caesar187. All three great SOW YouTubers. Two of the three that I talk to. I don't talk to Mobile Gamer. I'm not that big ballin' yet. God, I'm on a break from EW. Oh, Earth Wars. Yeah. But all I'm getting at is just the fact that when you have a good backing of followers to a franchise, how's the daily time investment in this game compared to DOT? How does this game sync? Facebook Game Center. My Game Center always comes up, or my what's it called? My Google Play account always comes up every time I come in, but it always says that Facebook is if you want to save your progress to link it to Facebook. But the only Facebook I have is my personal, like for myself. It's not for my YouTube channel, so I have not linked it with my Facebook. So, but I am in the progress of getting something like that figured out very soon, just in case. But it says saving game progress when you attack, after you get done attacking Nemesis. So I can't see how my game progress is not being saved, because it does come up with that message periodically. So, but I think it's a backup to have it linked to Facebook. But the daily time investment, I was talking about this multiple times, Riohand. Of course, right now I'm planning a lot of battles out all at one time, but that's only because of the live stream, and I like to, have stuff going on. But pretty much when it comes down to actual time investment in the day, I can get up in the morning, maybe play for 10, 20 minutes, and then pretty much maybe check once or twice more in that day, at least one more time, at least at night. But once or twice more in a day, and you can get away with that, and that is considered a being a competitive player. What I mean by competitive, when I say that, means that you are leveling at a rate that, you're, whether you're spending or not, the energy is what keeps you from being able to do things 24/7. So that's why I got my second energy recharge, so that whenever I do want to play, all you gotta do is got Lunar Fury in the Alliance, but he's not doing vids on it. Oh, I see. How do you like Idris Zalon? Is she higher than your Italian? Yeah, Iderol, the girl assassin here that does her sweet shank move. Yeah, whenever you hear shank 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 in the background, she's not. I like her. She's fast. And she is higher than my Italian. The reason I don't like Italian is his skills. Italian skills are all based on Celebrimbor, and I don't have Celebrimbor. And it's just, I don't know. Okay, this game is great because it takes virtually no time at all for the more grindy games. Well, exactly. I mean, okay, yes, there's grinding that you could. when I'm doing this, my characters are getting actual XP. You can just come into the game and just auto a whole bunch of battles and use your energy up and not do any of these battles like I'm doing right now, and that's it. You don't have to actually do any of these battles. To clear these nemesis, though, you do. You have to. What I'm doing right now is the only way for you to clear these nemesis. But I can just pick one of these random battles right here and just hit raid, and it's just going to give me rewards because I've already 3-starred it. So definitely can't wait for the next update. Yeah, Iteral. Yeah, it's okay. But like this guy right here, Slayer of Wraiths specifically, it just might be a little rough. Are you sitting at level 60 last you checked? Oh, okay. What I'd really like to be able to do, because I know a lot of people that went... See, to me right now, all I see is my full screen. But I know because when I'm streaming, there's black on both sides. Soon, oh gosh, I always say soon. What I really would like to do is be able to start streaming from the computer. I just need to get a better computer so I can put stuff up on the sides so it doesn't look so unprofessional. Because when I stream the other game, Dawn of Titans, which I play, it looks a lot better. How accurate is the orc rarity list? Is that orc select section and list them for you? Hold on a second. Auto those skills real quick. Just orc rarity list. A 3-star, but I don't care. See, when you kill the Overlord, look how many different runes you get. These runes are used to level up your characters too. I don't know if I mentioned that at all to anybody that isn't playing this game already. But notice when I'm doing these battles, they're all getting XP. When you auto the battles, they do not. You want Boromir, Alexander? There's also somebody else you should really want, Alexander, to be honest with you. And I'll come out with this in my synergy video. But there is one other character right now that is the most synergistic character in the game. That is amazing. It's right here. Aragorn. If you get Aragorn with 3 other characters, there's 4 characters that are synergistic with Aragorn, which means Aragorn buffs them and they buff him back with their 3rd skill, with their 4th skill, I should say. This one. And Aragorn is one of the, I think, 3 of the most synergistic characters that are available right now. Right now, only want Celebrimbor. Oh yeah, Celebrimbor is pretty cool. He's a 3-star champion. When he unlocks, he is pretty cool. They run glyphs all the time. To know when hopefully everybody watching my videos, to know when the glyphs are coming. Oh look, there's new mail. What's this? New information. Hello, ring bearers. Oh, they put the information in game. We've been hard at work on some exciting new features for the next 2 major updates. Here's a sneak peek at what's coming. See, look. Look here. Community forums at community.webgames.com. See, look at that. There we go. Community.wbgames.com. That's the stuff I had in my most recent video. See, tournaments return, and they will be better than ever. Get ready to liberate Saragost. Yeah, see, in this game tutorial, is the in-game tutorial for this good? Yes, it is, the brain. It's not too long, but it definitely explains everything and how everything's working. But this is awesome. The developers just, and now see, this is the communication, the brain that I don't see in other games that we play. But look, see, the developers just sent out to everybody's inbox in game that about the new updates that are coming out. So the tournaments return and they get better than ever. Yeah, Saragost is going to be the new area that I was just talking about earlier. And then 1.5, you shall not pass. I can't wait for them to upload or to update the game so that we can have these fellowship battles. It's going to be very exciting. But yes, minimum investment for the game, whether you're free to play, that just is your time, or minimum investment is your whatever you consider to be a gaming budget. Like I said, $10 for a month for me really isn't gonna kill me. So just so I can log in every day and have a grand old time. So PvP not yet, Real Hand. PvP is gonna be coming. PvP is definitely something that is going to be in the works for this game. They still have to get off the ground, basically meaning everybody in the game, since the game has only been globally launched for a little over a month, they're pretty much going to be. Everybody really wants to get to max character. Right now, his max character level is 70. So then that means that you can max out your all. My character is level 46, which means all my champions I cannot level them up past 46. Okay, so as high the characters you are determines how high your characters can be. So as soon as I'm to max level 70, which as you can see in a little over 30 days, 31 days, it doesn't take that long to get to 46. As long as you're doing your daily quests. Daily quests are very important. I still have one more to do. I'll do an orc duel. I'll do one more to get my daily quest done. So let's send an orc to the pit to be killed. So I can get some of that glory. Who do we want? We want Lurtz the Beast. Or no, we'll send the Amputator. Rudug the Amputator. He's one of my favorites. And we'll send in this guy. Ugol the Mindless. Alright, good. Almost guaranteed. Wow, looks like he just got him right in the crotch. The Amputator wins! Yeah, the duels are a little less graphic than they are on the, there we go, we got the daily mission. And when you do the daily mission, guess what you get? You get 50 gems. Every day. Every day. And yeah, I did kill one of my orcs off, but again, you get them all the time. Yeah, basically, like I said, the game. If I was in, like, for instance, if you were in the offices of WB Games mobile division for this game, you would see a whiteboard that would just have, like, progression of the game, and basically adding another area, upgrading. They're taking the max level, I think, from 70 to possibly, I don't know if it's 75 or 80. I don't know if they're going to do a 5 or a 10 level jump, but that basically means that all your main characters then can level up another 5 or 10 levels, and then everything is going to be interesting. Oh, play Shadow of War for Xbox One. I don't. Unfortunately, Alexander, no, I don't play. I don't play it on Xbox One. I don't know why devs aren't more informative about what's coming, as long as they say don't ask us about it. I mean, it's a feature. Doesn't pan out, then they scrap it. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, this game is very informative about exactly uh, how everything's going along. I mean, there was some complaints a little bit and I think the complaints were coming from players that had been playing for a little longer than global launch. But I think that's because they were like, well, there's nothing else to do.
And I mean, there's still plenty of more stuff to do for me. I mean, I got 100% of Minos Morgul done, 80% of Udin done, 180, and now 13% of Gorgoroth. When they add this new area in, I'm still going to have plenty of stuff to do. And also, too, a little bit higher of a level to obtain. So I think it's going to give everybody at the top and then everybody in the middle and then especially everybody at the bottom a little bit more to do. So suspense slash failsafe, perhaps. That's true. That's true. I do see great things coming for this game myself. I consider myself to be a Lord of the Rings super nerd. I'm excited. See, and that's fine. I mean, people that truly enjoy Lord of the Rings will truly enjoy this game. People that enjoy Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes game style, but are a little disappointed because they don't feel like they could actually jump in right now and be at least semi-competitive, or you know, be able to shake a fist at anybody. So, that's why, again, I really... Oh, gonna need a little bit more energy. Where are we in the stream? 13 watching, I got an hour in. Alright, well, we'll do a little bit more. I definitely have energy to burn. You shall not pass, Uncle Bucks. Got 2 ranged tomes, saving for Celebrimbor. Yeah, nice. Very nice. And I'll be honest with you, when, like for instance, any of the 4-star champions, you notice that, every day you get the option, every day you have 2 tries at the Warlord. Well, you can always spend 300 more gems and get 2 more tries. But the thing is, if I was like 1 or maybe 2 glyphs away from like any 4-star champion, and I knew things were getting close to the end of that event, I would most definitely spend the 300 gems to unlock them. So, but that's because you never know a lot of times when the next time their event's going to come up and everything else, so. But that's because also if I was grinding for 75 or 100 glyphs to get them, the last 1 or 2 glyphs I really wouldn't be so concerned about the gems at the time. So how many do events work in this game? Well, the events currently, the way they work in this game, right now, is they put a character on for the week. That character is available here in the Palantir for you to pull. And then in the Warlords, they have right here, it's the second one down, but I've already done my 2 for the day. But for the whole week, you have like 14 chances to go in and grab glyphs, basically 2 a day. So, yep. And so you get free glyphs for going in and battling and spending energy to do so. Otherwise, you can pull the actual character from the Palantir. Those are the 2 options when they run those types of character events. Otherwise, they're talking about bringing the tournaments back, which is basically tournaments to see who can be ranked higher. I think that was what they were before, but I think they changed a whole bunch of rules for the tournaments. So I think the new tournaments that come out are going to be a little bit different. So I'm interested to see what these new tournaments are all about, because if you're just ranking it by the power, that just means that the people who have spent money are going to have the highest advantage, and there's not any really chance for free-to-play to compete. So we will see. Hey Z, how do you feel about Castamere? Would you switch him out with someone else if you could? I like him, but sometimes I question if he's worth it. Castamere's my favorite, and the only other reason I say that is because He's the one out of every character that I've been able to get up to 5 stars. And the only reason I've been able to get him up to 5 stars is when I do my pull every 4 hours for Spoils of War. I've been given 30 Castamere glyphs, which is like the max. That's like when you get the character, not like getting just glyphs, but when you get the Castamere character or you get any of the other characters, you just get a flat 30 glyphs if you already have the character. So I've gotten like at least 7 or 8 of them so far at 30 glyphs apiece. It's insane over the time that I played this game. So Castamere is just incredibly high level for me for star wise. So, and I mean, as you can even see, he's 2 away from actually. Here, I'll do another one for him actually. 2 away. There they are. See, I just auto battled that because I have 3 stars. I just got 2 glyphs. That's all I had to do there. Now, go to my champions. I need 25 glyphs to evolve these. There we go. Another 1/5 of his star rank. He's on his way to becoming a 6-star already. Absolutely insane, Castamere. But eventually I'll probably replace him out as I get other characters that may synergize a little bit better. Or I switch different teams, because when you go into battle, the nice thing is you do have the option of going between different teams, which is pretty cool. It's like there's Team 2, Team 3, Team 4. But my Team 1 is pretty much my main team for right now. But that's all, again, later gameplay, you know. Phase 2 gameplay when you're max character and you're working on all your other characters and trying to get a lot of them ranked up a lot higher and everything else. So scared right now. I just sent my strongest orc and I didn't even notice. Oh, on a mission. Abort. Can you actually... I don't think you can abort missions. Although, real hands, see, they do say stuff to you. I'm sorry. They do say funny things. When you come up to the nemesis, they do say stuff. Like, I just don't read it. Sorry. You can abort them for no penalty. Saved. Oh, I'll have to take a look at that. Rack Crack, the funny one. He's enraged by men now. Check that out. So you can abort. Really? Ooh, look at that. I did not know you could do that. Well, I wouldn't do that anyway. Gotta have each other's orc back. That's right. The nice thing is, too, I will make a mention, is every level that you go up in the game, you get another energy. My energy is now 94 of 140. Eventually at 170, it's going to be up to like 160 some points of energy. So when you do a refresh, you're getting a lot more points of energy than you do when you're refreshing at level 46. That's why I tell everybody right now, the whole point of the game right now, and like the first month or 2 or 3 of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes was to level up your character as quickly as you can, your main character, player character, as quickly as possible. Then after that, there's more phases to come, so. Alright. What else do I want to do? I gotta do a couple things more, because it's before midnight. I want to make sure I get all my warlords done for the day. So, one more Italian. Is the jobs worth it? Oh my gosh, Uncle Buck. Work jobs? Work jobs are so worth it. Gosh, if you want to see how much glory comes back on my works, I thought you knew that. Oh wow, I just sent Torvin in there? Why do I oh, I know why. Spiders. Accidentally sent one work on a low risk job and felt sad. I found out you could abort and was like, thank you, thank God, 12 hours not wasted. Exactly. Orc jobs is so that your orcs can help you out whenever you play. This game is all about management. It's managing. Manage your orcs. Manage your characters. Manage your energy. You know? So I typically know one thing. This is how I know. I know I have 140 energy, and every 4 minutes it regenerates. And that is about roughly a little over 9 hours for it to regenerate everything. So as long as I check back in once every 9 hours and just drain all my energy, and it can take me less than a minute to drain my energy. Less than a minute to drain all my energy if I wanted to. Just by fast rating stuff that I know I need for characters. So, it, like I said, doesn't take much. Sent 4 hopes it goes well in recruiting. Yeah, well, yeah, you always get. Well, as long as I've never had an orc recruiting mission where I lost all orcs. If anything, I've only lost 1 or 2, if anything. But the only orcs I send on low risk, only orcs I do is I have a couple level 10 war chiefs, and other than that, everybody's level 1 war chiefs and level 1 captains, and I send them, and if they die, they die. Level 1s, I don't really resurrect them unless they have a ton of glory, and then I will. So. Alright, let's see if there's absolutely anything else I want to go over today. Because I think, we're over an hour. I just level work up the old-fashioned way. Oh, what, 10 and 20 and 30 at a time? Wow, that's gotta take forever, man. Because when you send 5 orcs away on the no risk, and if they're all your top orcs, each one of them will gain 50 to 60 glory apiece. When you're racking over 250 glory every time you send 5 orcs out for just 24 hours. Yeah. Your orcs are pretty powerful. Just telling you, Uncle Bucks. Just telling you. Alright. Oh. Oh, so you do that. Okay. Some orc babies. Yeah, I like the fact that I can auto during live streams so I don't have to concentrate as much, but at the same time, I like the fact that this game isn't an autoplay game completely. If it was 100% autoplay all the time, it wouldn't be fun. You can most definitely get in, move your characters around. A lot of different things that you can do. I've had times where I'm not pinned, but not going anywhere anytime fast, where the enemy is putting up as much damage to my guys as I'm dealing to them, and I'm healing everything back, and they're healing everything back. That you have to do you have to maneuver around and do a little bit more than the average Joe. Alright. Time is it? 11:23. Alright. Well, got bottom row I'm going to take care of here. I think I'm going to end the stream for today. I will be back. Actually, I already have a pre-recorded vid of my 30-day progress from the other day that I'm probably going to release here shortly in the next day or so. Plus, there's more. I still have more content that I have ready to make. So I'll have some more SOW videos here coming out this week. So look forward to that. And again, I will put the word out that I still have spots here in the Alliance. Oh, General Taco. Thank you for joining us, General Taco. Awesome. Definitely looks like we're starting to accrue quite a group. That's awesome. So, awesome. Well, it is non-toxic, so if anybody does want to join up, feel free. What if they betrayed you just like in console? It'd be pretty nuts if they did that, Oreo. So, but thank you for everybody that joined the stream. And I will be, again, coming back, like I said, every weekend with a stream for SOW. But I will have some more videos for you to watch coming up this next week. So I will talk to you guys all again very soon. Have a good one.